The day is 18 July 2020. The heart of Kenya skipped a beat. The man who made millions laugh every week without fail was gone. Charles Bukeko, famously known as Papa Shirandula, died at the Karen Hospital in Nairobi, and with him, a whole era of Kenyan television felt like it ended. The cause was complications related to COVID-19, but the pain it ran much deeper. Papa Shirandula wasn't just an actor, he was a friend, he was a brother, a mirror of our society. In estates across the country, in homes rich and poor, the silence that followed his death was deafening. But let's rewind. Charles Bukeko was born on July 10, 1962 in Bunyala, a small village in Busia County, Western Kenya. He was the fifth of 8 children. His father, Valerian Ndonde Bukeko, was a strict but loving primary school teacher. His mother, Mama Esther Bukeko, was a humble but incredibly hardworking woman, a farmer who sold vegetables in a village market. From a young age, Charles was different. He would stand on stools and mimic his teachers in front of his siblings. He would dance during family gatherings and make the entire homestead laugh till their ribs ached. His parents thought he would be a priest. Instead, he became a prophet of laughter. Charles started his schooling at Upper Hill Primary School, where his creativity already began to shine. A former classmate once recalled, "Charles will always turn the classroom into a stage. He will enact entire lessons as comedy sketches. Even the headmaster laughed." He later moved on to St. Peter's Mumias Boys Primary, where he joined the drama club. Even though he was shy around girls, on stage he was untouchable. Then came high school, Maseno School, one of Kenya's oldest and most prestigious boys' schools. There Charles grew bolder. He didn't just act, he wrote. He began creating his own plays. His teachers would let him perform in front of the entire school during assemblies. He was already laying the foundation of what would become Kenya's first locally relatable skit. After completing high school, Charles joined Kenyatta University pursuing theatre arts, but he never completed his degree. Why? Because Charles didn't want to just study performance, he wanted to live it. In the early 1990s, Nairobi's theatre scenes were buzzing. Charles joined the Phoenix Players, a renowned theatre company. There, he met seasoned actors like Ian Bugua, Nice Givinji, and Raymond Ofula. He worked backstage, he did minor roles and hustled his way up. It wasn't glamorous. He sold snacks between rehearsals to survive. Sometimes he had to borrow bus fare just to attend auditions. But his big break came in 1998 when he starred in a Coca-Cola commercial that aired across Africa. His expression, timing, and tone were unforgettable. Suddenly, producers took notice. In 2006, a new comedy drama was being developed at Citizen TV. The idea was a simple, honest, sometimes clueless man trying to survive Nairobi's madness. Who better than Charles Bukeko? And just like that, Papa Shirandula was born. But here's the twist. Charles didn't just act in the show. He created it. He wrote it. He directed many episodes. He was the engine behind it all. He brought in actors like Ruth Maingi, named Wilbroda, the loud, noisy wife, Jackie Nyaminde, Mama Nyaguthi, the estate gossip, Kenneth Kichoya, Njoroge, Papa's closest ally. Together they created a family. Papa Shirandula wasn't just a show, it was our show. It reflected the struggles of every boda rider, every mkokoteni pusher, and every landlord harassed by tenants. Every Sunday night, families will gather around their TVs with chai and mandazi waiting for Papa to make them laugh. Papa became a household name. He won awards including the Kalasha Award for Best Actors in a TV series. He was even appointed brand ambassador for GoTV and featured in regional campaigns for Coca-Cola and Safaricom. But more than awards, his real reward was how deeply he connected with Kenyans. He once said, "If my comedy can help one Kenyan forget their stress for 30 minutes, I have done my job," and that is exactly what he did. Away from the cameras, Charles Bukeko was a devoted husband and father. He was married to Beatrice Bukeko and they had 3 children. He loved gospel music, skuma wiki, and sitting under a tree in his compound just watching birds. But behind the laughter, Charles had struggles. He battled diabetes and hypertension silently. He rarely opened up about his health, not wanting to worry his fans. In July 2020, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, he was rushed to Karen Hospital with breathing complications. Charles Bukeko was buried in his hometown Bunyala, Busia County. Hundreds turned up despite the pandemic to pay their respects. His fellow actors wept. Fans gathered outside his home. The hashtag Rest in Peace Papa trended in Kenya for over 48 hours. His death was not just the end of a life, it was the closing of a chapter in Kenyan storytelling. But legends never really die. Today, new comedians from TikTok stars to stand-up performers carry his spirit. They mimic his style, his timing, his integrity. As we remember him today, let's not just remember the man on the screen, but the heart behind it. A hustler, a father, a teacher, a legend. Charles Bukeko, Papa Shirandula, Kenya's comedy king, forever missed, forever loved.